Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Nicole Traum, and you're watching Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. Thank you again for tuning in. It is Wednesday. We've made it halfway through the week. It was a shorter week, so it's a little nice to get through that week quicker. And this week, we're talking about the idea of allowing ourselves to refill our cup. I gave you the visual yesterday of how we are constantly pouring out from our own cup, and that we cannot pour. Once it's empty, right? So we need to refill. So today we're going to explore refilling that cup and letting ourselves know that it doesn't have to be perfect. I think sometimes we have this idea in our minds that it needs to look like this and feel like this and it'll take this much time. And when we can let go of those expectations, especially those like unrealistic expectations of ourselves, things start to shift. Even just getting a few minutes, a few moments, or a few breaths in for yourself makes a change. And once you start to get used to that, bringing that into your life, it starts to go into other areas. So as we move today, know that it doesn't have to be perfect, right? You can make progress over perfection, and that's a big, big deal. So allow yourself that space to let go of the self-judgment and allow yourself to just feel and relax and refill. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall and just start by lengthening up through your spine. Press down through your feet. So make sure your feet are right underneath your legs. And then from there, we'll just start by taking a nice big inhale, stretching the arms up and overhead, and exhale your arms back down. Let yourself fill up here. Big inhale, big exhale. That's it. Feeling your shoulders starting to open, your side body. As you inhale, think about that belly filling up with breath. And then allow yourself to release the breath as you exhale, as you soften. Let's do two more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Big inhale. Big exhale. That's it. Good. As you come back, roll your shoulders onto your back. Just let yourself start to get into your body. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't have time to take care of myself, right? I have to do this and this and this. Even just having these few minutes to move your body, or even while you're, cooking your kid breakfast, or, you're driving to work, you can do little things like this, like rolling the shoulders, letting yourself breathe. Good. And then let's bring our arms out in front of us. So we're going to bring the fingers forward and we'll round the back a little bit. So I want you to stretch here. You can drop your head, breathing into your back body. And then with your next inhale, just start to open the arms, open your chest, and exhale as you round. So really big movement here. Inhaling, squeezing the shoulders onto your back. Good. Exhaling as you round back forward. Let's do two more. That's it. Big movement into your back body, into the front body. Perfect. And then coming back through center, keep those arms out and just start to reach them side to side. So you're stretching back behind your shoulder blades, up through the side body. It's okay if you round in this one. Let's do another round of breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then come all the way out. Ooh, that feels really good. Let those shoulders release away from your ears. Perfect. And then from there, we're going to come in and make some circles with your body. So just start to feel your body releasing into your chair. If your hips are tight this morning, you may even feel it here in your hips. I'm feeling it a little bit this morning. Letting yourself just start to release your energy down towards the earth. Good. And then notice your direction. You can pause and go in the opposite direction. So just going round and round, opposite way. That's it. Feeling yourself releasing, relaxing those muscles in your hips and your low back. Perfect. And then come on back and inhale, roll your shoulders onto your back, lift your chest. Exhale as you round and pull your belly in. It's a big inhale and big exhale. Big movements here. Just moving the spine, especially in the morning. We have to go slow to warm it up. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. Big inhale and big exhale. Perfect. As you come back here, sit up nice and tall. See if you can hug your right knee in. So sometimes you can hold on in front of your knee, sometimes you can't. So you can always hold on behind the knee. Once you grab on, then sit up nice and tall again. Feel yourself lengthening up. Your low back is going to move in and up a little. And then from there, we're just going to do little crunches. So just crunching your nose in towards your knee, drawing it in for 3, 2, and 1. And then come all the way back out. Roll the shoulders, scoot your hips side to side, And then let's lift the left leg again. So if you can't hold on in front of the knee, you can hold on behind it. Once you grab onto that leg though, sit up tall, feel yourself lengthen, especially through the low back. So this might be where you stay. You don't have to do the crunching part, especially if it feels like too much sensation. And then if you want, you can do crunching. Good for 3, 2, and 1. And then come all the way out. Come back and do your circles. Release any tension in the low back. And know that it's normal, right? Sensation is good. It's our body's way of telling us, hey, I like this, or hey, that's too much. And it's good to know that, right? To know your boundaries. So let yourself breathe into that and listen. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Good. And then change your direction, going all the way back around. Coming back to your breath, noticing your inhale and your exhale. Perfect. And then we'll come all the way up to standing. So as you come up to standing, lean forward, scoot forward in your chair, leaning forward, bringing your nose over your toes. Use the strength of your legs to come all the way up. So you can use the back of your chair. You can also use the wall here if you're not using a chair or you just want to use that. We're going to come in here and we're going to start standing upright and just start with the right leg back. Point your toes and just start to lift the leg up. So you're going to lift and lift, lift, and lift. Lifting through the back of the leg, squeezing the back of your thigh. Good. And then we'll switch. The left leg goes back, point your toes, and then just lift, 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 and lift. Good. 2 more. And then come on back through center and move your hips side to side. So just releasing your outer hips. Perfect. We're going to do some standing squats here. So you can bring your hand to your chair, hands to the chair. Reach your booty back as you sit back. Try and do it so that your knees don't come forward. They're going to bend, but they're not going to lean forward. This way you can use the chair to really reach your seat back, as if you're going towards an imaginary chair behind you. So just reaching those hips back. Let's do 2 more. Bending and straightening the legs. That's it. Good. And then this last time as you come on up, then we're going to take that right leg back. You're going to inhale as you look up. You can lift your left arm and then exhale. Hug your elbow in towards your knee. So inhale and exhale. Sometimes we do this on our hands and knees. We call it a bird dog. Just allowing yourself to move. And you can also just use the leg. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 2 more. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then we'll come back to downward facing dog. So with your hands on your chair, walk yourself back. Arms are straight, legs are straight, and just start to move your hips side to side. Straightening the legs and then bending the legs a few times. Feeling the back of the legs really stretching here. Letting yourself breathe. Good. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. You can do whatever feels good as far as movement goes. And then come back in. Remember, it's not about perfection here. So if you can't do the arm and the leg, just do the leg. Start with that left leg back behind you. You can reach the right arm up. And then exhale, elbow to knee. So inhale, stretching up. Exhale, hugging it in. Big inhale. Big exhale. Such a nice range of movement for your body, for the legs, for the belly, for the spine. Good. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come all the way back now again to your down dog. Moving your hips again side to side. So just rocking out those hips. You can bend and straighten your legs. Come back to your breath now. Let your head drop. Lift the armpits a little as you soften down. 1 more deep breath here. Great job. Good. As you look in, you're going to walk right back in towards your chair and make your way back to your seat. So as you come back to your comfortable seat, feel yourself softening here and relaxing back into that support. So you can sit however feels good. If you want to sit with your feet on the floor, you want to sit with your legs crossed, that's fine. Right? But allow yourself this space to start to sit and just notice. And this is where I think a lot of us have this idea that it needs to be perfect or it needs to be some like magical experience. When we come to turn in and experience meditation, it's really just another act of observation. So for me, some days I come and I get up in the morning and I come in this room actually and meditate and my mind is, like all over the place, right? And then other days, maybe it's a little bit more contained. And then other days it's like really on point. And I'll tell you that those days are not very, very a lot, okay? You know, a lot of days I come in here and my mind's all over the place. So know that that's okay, right? I think in the beginning for me especially, it was really difficult because I just wanted it to be like perfect. And I've been doing this for a long time, and still there are days when I wake up and my meditation is all over the place, right? So our mind does do that, right? It goes all over. It goes here and here and here and here. And perfection just means that we can start to contain, we can start to befriend our thoughts and our mind and that whole process. So allow yourself here to just start to turn within and notice, right? If you're having one of those like really ping pong kind of days, it's okay, right? Let yourself observe it and just breathe. So we're gonna turn within now as you sit nice and tall and just start with your breath, noticing your inhale and noticing your exhale. You can take a couple breaths with your eyes open. Just kind of noticing what's around you. And with your next exhale, you can close your eyes. And once you close your eyes and start to turn within a little deeper, let yourself relax into your body. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. In order to refill our cup, we take every little drop we can. So just noticing here the sensation of your breath, the way your breath feels as it moves in through your nose, the way the breath feels as it moves out through your nose or your mouth. Noticing the coolness of the breath on the inhale and the warmth of your breath on the exhale. Just giving yourself a little bit of space to just be perfectly imperfect. And then take a moment to just scan through your body and just let yourself notice and feel. Start at the top of your head, bringing your awareness to your eyebrows, your eyes, your ears, and your cheeks. Noticing the flow of breath through your nose, through your mouth, relaxing your jaw and your tongue. Even softening that place behind your head where your spine and your skull meet. Begin to relax now down to the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, front of the neck and the throat. Softening your shoulders and your arms, your chest and your back. Feeling your hips releasing, feeling your seat softening down. Slowly bringing that awareness now over your legs, all the way down to your feet. Feeling your body as it sinks down into your chair. Just come back to your breath now, noticing your inhale and your exhale. Just letting yourself be present with all the imperfections, with all the thoughts that come up. Just following your breath in through your nose and out through your nose, through your mouth. When thoughts come up, just bring yourself back to your breath and know that it's normal. With your next exhale, you can bring your awareness back to the room, back to your body, to your breath, allowing yourself to be. Bringing some movement back to your fingers, maybe even back into your toes, taking a little stretch here. That's it. And as you come back, you can bring your hands back in front of your heart. We honor this practice of connecting with what we have, of knowing that it doesn't have to be perfect. And so that reminder might go with us in all the areas of our lives. We close today with a bow. I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Nicole Traum with Lee Health Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. We'll be back tomorrow at 6:40 a.m. So please feel free to come back and watch this. You can share it with your friends and come back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody.